What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 7 of the Convention Reviews podcast. This is the official podcast for the Convention Reviews YouTube channel. Whether it's just me, which it is again, we've never had a guest on this show yet in 7 episodes, which actually isn't that many, but it feels like I've been doing this forever, or I have a guest with me. This is where I talk about all things that are happening and coming up in the cosplay and convention world, as well as reading convention stories from you, the listener, and now viewer, if you're watching it on the stream, and ending it out by answering your questions. It streams live on the Convention Reviews YouTube I have written down Sunday, but we've never done a Sunday, and I'm liking these Mondays. People seem to like the positivity that I try to bring you guys on your Mondays. So it's on YouTube every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it goes live every, hold on, we gotta change this, doing this on the fly, Tuesday, capitalize it, come on, what the F are you doing? It goes live every Tuesday on YouTube and the Convention Review SoundCloud, coming soon to iTunes. Maybe, I don't know. I've been going back and forth on whether I want to put this on iTunes anymore. It's becoming more of a visual show, and I'm working on how can I show you guys videos. I'm thinking about showing you guys video clips and bringing you more stuff that way to make the show more interactive. I don't know. We'll see. What's up, DJ Key2178? First thing you guys are going to notice, whether you're in the stream or you're watching this later, now on the left-hand side of the screen is the chat from the stream. Because I realized I'd be very interactive with the stream when I do these podcasts now. So for people who watch it later on, who aren't in the stream, and I'm responding to people in the chat, they're like, what are people saying? They might want to be part of the conversation too, kind of, even though they can't write back. If they're watching it later, they want to see what's going on. So I was like, how can I include the chat in the video so that people watching on YouTube after the stream's over can still get that full experience and see what people are saying on there and see what other conversations are going on? Because the chat sometimes talks about things that I'm not even talking about, and you might be interested in reading what they have to say. And they sometimes give nice advice and things like that. So that was a big thing for me. That is now a part of this. The chat should be there always. Okay, so we are sponsored by the ACR Dealers Room, which, if you don't know, is just my store where you can buy Convention Reviews merch. Oh, I don't have my hoodie in here. I was gonna show you my hoodie. I need to start bringing it in here. But it's got like we've got all the different logos. We got the chibi that was made for me by Royal Lily. And we've got another little, I don't remember what it's called. It's a little circle thing. Anyway, it was made for me by my brother Chris. And yeah, you can buy all kinds of stuff. I don't think it's too expensive, but you can check it out for yourself. It's just awesome to support and awesome to, kind of, it's really fun for me to see. The logo, that's what it is, Anessa. The logo. It's just I really get super hyped to see it. Somebody told me that they saw people walking around with my merchandise on at Anime Milwaukee. Like, my logo was going around. I wasn't even there. So that's hyped to hear. Also, you'll notice that there's still down here the thing for a new computer. Because my computer is dying. It's on its deathbed. Look at it. It's treated me well. It's pretty much done everything that's on Convention Reviews right now. Came from this computer right here. It did good, but that's a lot of editing, and that's a lot of strain I put it through, and now it's dying on me. I've got it on life support. We're making it last right now, but I don't know how long it will. So if you are interested in donating to help with that, there's a link in the description. Use that link for the donations, and they do pop up on screen if you do it during the stream, and it is, there's a really cute, hold on. It's like one of these. What is this? A sheep? There's a really cute sheep, and it's a rainbow, and it runs like this, and it reads your message. If you can leave a message, and it's cute. So, yeah, if you want to see that. But if you don't want to give anything, it's fine. I understand. I mean, I probably wouldn't give me anything, so just saying. I mean, I'm just being totally honest. I probably wouldn't. Okay. I do want to apologize. Yes, that is a big sheep. I used to collect sheep. I have a thing, and they got this new one at Kroger I've been seeing. It's that one, but it's like an ivory instead of white, and I really want it. But I'm also like, where the F am I going to put this? If you haven't noticed, this is my room, and it's small, and it's not very clean. So I don't know where I'm going to put this new sheep, but we'll see if I get one or not. I've never bought myself one. I always convince other people to buy me sheep. Like, I had a girlfriend, she bought me like 2 of them, and then I had... When I was younger, my mom would buy me them. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, sorry. I did want to apologize for no gaming streams all last week after we did that one. I got pretty busy. Like, I ended up working with my dad, and then my job asked me if I wanted to take more hours. And, of course, I want to take more hours. I'm trying to save up for a computer. I'm trying to save up for the Philippines. I'm trying to save up to do all these cons later this year. So I was like, yes, give me the hours. So I was working a lot more. I do plan to do more this week, maybe even one after this stream. I don't know, maybe some more Evil Within. We'll see how I feel. I was feeling really dizzy earlier, but we'll see how I'm feeling. If you guys want to see another Evil Within stream after this, we'll do it. I really enjoy doing the gaming streams after the podcast. It's a lot of fun for me. I do just also want to say, everyone who just came in, because I said this earlier before we really got started, if you haven't liked the stream yet, throw it a like, because it helps get it up higher on the live stream things when people look for live streams, so people might see it and new people might come in, which is always exciting. So definitely throw it a like if you haven't already. Okay. This weekend is Anime Crossroads, The Return. It's the first con I ever went to in my entire life. And I'm going back. I first went in 2011. I haven't been there in 2 years. I skipped last year because I did not have a good time when I went in 2015. And so I skipped it, even though it's like in my backyard. And I'm really excited to go back. I've been learning a lot of stuff about editing. You guys might think, Cody, what are you doing? Not at all these cons, and your job's like not giving you hours. What are you doing? Just sitting around. Well, I am doing a lot of sitting around, but I'm also, when I'm not sitting around or working out, I'm learning new editing techniques. I found a lot of different channels, and they're teaching me lots of things, so the videos should be really cool when they come out. So yeah, hopefully we got some cool stuff coming. It's gonna be at the con. If you're going to Anime Crossroads, it's gonna be me, Drew, or Drooby Doo, or I don't know what the F he goes by. He's going by so many different freaking things. Drew, Nate, Xavier, and Megan, which is Xavier's girlfriend. I don't know. It's his fiance now. Oh, shoot, boy. Dakota also might show up on Saturday, but there's no promises. Remember, if you do see any of us, feel free to say hi, ask for pictures, or just chat us up. Like, we're pretty nice people, believe it or not, and we do love to meet you guys. What is this? Go away. And, yeah. So come and say hi. I have no news. I might just get rid of the news section. I never have anything that I want to talk about. I never care. Okay, Carnivore of the Week. This is where I highlight somebody from the convention reviews community for being awesome. Also, if you don't know what a carnivore is, a carnivore is what I call you guys who watch my channel. You're the carnivores. And it's a super cheesy name when you hear why I call it that. It's because con for convention and ivore like carnivore, because you guys eat up the cons, or you could say you guys eat up the content that I put out. Super cheesy, and that's the point. That's what makes it fun. So you guys are the carnivores. But anyway, this is where I highlight someone from the community for being awesome. To get yourself featured on here, all you have to do is be active. So comment anywhere that you can. You can also email me at acrweekly@yahoo.com and tell me why you should be featured. This has happened before. You can do it, but I can't promise anything. Yay, we're carnivores now. Well, you've been carnivores for a while. I started calling my viewers carnivores like 2015, maybe late 2014. So it's been a while. I just don't say it a lot, but I need to say it more. Okay, this week's carnivore of the week is Vin's Writer. Vin's Writer. They have been active for years on my videos and in my streams, even back in the day. Also, I'm pretty sure they used to comment on my weekday one-up videos that I used to do as well. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. But, yeah. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But there's your shout out. Thanks, man or femman. Don't know. Whatever you are. I think you're man. But whatever. Yeah. Also, speaking of carnivores, I know a lot of you guys like to do fan art. I've been getting a lot more fan art recently. What's up, Mr. Sonic Team? Mr. Sonic Team? Hold on. I gotta write something down here. Sorry, guys. I know this is great podcasting. Okay, I've been getting a lot more fan art recently, and I just want to let you guys know, if you feel like drawing fan art that is inspired by, like, dinosaurs, because they're carnivores, and like a T-Rex is like a carnivore, and you, like, put them in cosplay or something, I don't know, it's up to you guys. I'm just giving you guys ideas. I'm just giving you ideas for your fan art, because I know you guys like to do that. Okay, let's talk about the cons happening this weekend. That's right, this coming weekend, which is the 24th. The weekend of the 24th. Bro, I got a notification of the stream. That's good. That's good. Welcome, Big Wolf Pup. These are all anime cons, comic cons, or gaming cons that I can find that are happening this coming weekend. Where do we send you fan art? Hold on a second now. Hold on. I'm going to put a link. Do you have Facebook? Do you have the Facebook? Because the best place that you can go for posting the fan arts, you can always send it to me on Instagram and stuff like that. But the best place for you guys to be, if you're not there already, is this right here. What? Try again. What's wrong with it? I'm allowed to post links. What's the effing problem? It's not letting me post it. Try again. I'm allowed to post links. You douche. Lay douche. Okay, we'll go on Facebook and look up Carnivores Convention Reviews Community. Oh, did that do it? Did that work? I'm gonna click it and open it. Okay, that worked. Go and join this. I'll add you guys. Put all your stuff here. This is the best place to collect all that cool convention review stuff. Send it here. This is the best place. Okay. Everybody join that. For real. It's the best. Join the community. Start talking. And just be awesome. Like we do. Because that's what we do. We're all awesome, right? Okay. These are all anime, comic, and gaming cons that I can find that are happening this weekend. Also, by the way, I know I'm getting totally off track on this podcast. My brain's going both ways. I need to update it, and I'll update it after this. But that link that I just gave to that Facebook group, everyone's always asking me what cons are you going to. If you check the events page on that, those are my official cons. If it's not on that events page, then it's not guaranteed that I'm going to that. But if it is on it, then you know I'm going. So check that events page on that group before you ask me something, because that will help you out a lot. But I need to actually update it because it's not even updated. So, okay, the cons happening this weekend. Number one, I'm going to butcher this, is VarCon Vinter from February 23rd to the 26th, happening in Linköping, Sweden. I'm sorry to my Swedish viewers. I destroyed that. Number two is Total Confusion. Oh, I just hit the mic, sorry. Total Confusion. Clever. From the 23rd to the 26th in Marlborough, MA? Oh, here we go again. I've gotten a lot better, but I don't think I've done the MAs. The MAs. What is MA? Marlboro, Massachusetts. I would not have guessed that. I'm going to be honest. Number 3 is Great Lakes Comic-Con in Warren. Oh, come on. I know this one. MI is that Michigan? I'm pretty sure I've done this one a lot. If it is, Michigan. Michigan has a con like every freaking weekend. Michigan seems like a great place to live if you're into cons. Every week I'm looking up MI because I'm never confident. Number 4 is a con that's close to my heart. Anime Crossroads. We already talked about this one a little bit. From the 24th through the 26th in Indianapolis, Indiana. If you're going, say hi, say what's up. Also, pretty sure Drew's doing a lip sync video there. Maybe. No guarantees. I don't want to say that and then he'd be like, I'm not. But if he is, come up. We might ask you to be in it. It's really fun to be in our lip sync videos. I'm not going to play. That's the most fun thing that anyone from the Convention Reviews crew does. Is the lip sync videos. It's a freaking blast. Number 5 is Con Nuga from the 24th through the 26th in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm loving the name Con Nuga. 6 is Japan Expo Sud from the 24th through the 26th in Marseille, France. Number 7 is Vision Con from February 24th through the 26th in Branson, MO. I've been to Branson. Branson's in Missouri? No, that's wrong. No. Missouri, yeah. I need to trust my instincts more. I've been right about almost all of these except Massachusetts so far, so I need to start trusting my instincts. ChibiCon, 25th only on the 25th in Colchester, UK. Number 9 is HeroCon, only on the 25th in, I don't know how the F do you say this, Fluggerville, or maybe the P, maybe there's no P there. Did I just put a P there by accident? Pluggerville, Texas. God, I have no effing idea what that is supposed to mean, but okay. Number 10 is MiyakoCon on February 25th again in Salem, OR, which is Oregon. It's not telling me on Google, but I'm gonna guess it's Oregon. If that's wrong, the chat will let you know, because we now have a chat. Number 11 is OnyxCon Sankofa, whatever that means, in Atlanta, Georgia. Number 12 is Icon Winterfest in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Don't know what that is. Is that something in Canada? I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions. Number 13 is Bach Anime, or Baka Anime. Are they trying to make fun of Baka? Oh, no. It's in Bakersfield, CA, which is California. We've learned that one. Number 14 is DigiCon from the 25th through the 26th in Doncaster, UK. Number 15 is ETSUCon in Jackson City, Tennessee. Number 16 is Fargo Moorhead Comic-Con in Fargo, North Dakota. Boom. Number 17 is J-Con from the 25th to the 26th in Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania. And number 18 is White Mount Comic-Con in Plymouth, NH, which is New Hampshire. It's got to be, right? Yeah. All right. We made it through that somehow. Winnipeg is in Canada. Good. What's my favorite con to attend? Ask that again in the question section coming up later. Never forget the question section. It's very important. And Ness is excited to bring out Natsu at Anime Crossroads. If you want to be in the video, let me know, Anessa. Just come up to me and be like, hey, I'm in Natsu. As you can tell, I want to be in the video. My video or Drew's video. Drew's video should be fun. Didn't we make you dance before? We might have to make you dance again. Oh, God, I closed the notes. The podcast is over. Okay, no, it's not. I got it back. Okay. It's time. Hi, would you ever go to a con in Japan? Light in the wind, please ask that again when we get to the question section. And hi, welcome. Just because we got to keep this moving. Convention story. I just died. Convention story time. This is where you guys send me in stories of crazy things that happen to you while at a convention, and I read it on the show. I got lost. And I read it on the show for everyone. Remember, if you want to get your story read, just email it to me at acrstories@yahoo.com. Where is it in the Facebook that tells where he will be? DJ Kitu. It's if you're on that group, there's an event tab. I don't have the events updated right now. There's not going to say anything there right now, but it will. I'm going to update it after the podcast, okay? Because I didn't know really what cons I was going to. You'll see. Just follow that, and everybody gets invited when I update it. So you'll see. You'll get invited if you're on there. Just join that. Anessa says, you did, and now all of the viewers can see my horrid dance skills, but I'd totally be down to do it again. That's great to hear. Okay, let's get into the story. I can't read chat while I'm reading the story, so here we go. I was at Fan Expo Toronto 2015 cosplaying Willow from the video game Don't Starve. One of the prime features about Willow in the game is her blank eyes. No pupils, no irises, no nothing. Completely white. So obviously, I had to put contacts in. Fast forward to around the end of con day. Okay, by the end of the end of the con day, I've gotten my fair share of weird looks and questions revolving around, where are your eyeballs? Oh, I added the So most of the stuff doesn't faze me. The convention center has 3 to 4 levels. I had a friend in the other room getting a signature from Karen Gillen. No clue who that is. I was with her sister when my other friend makes her way downstairs to where we're sitting. She talks about how her feet hurt. Oh my god, there's a train during the story? Way to F things up. Thanks a lot. Okay. So her feet hurt from standing and waiting in line for her signature. And she's talking about how hungry she is. She asks me to go buy her a hot dog. So being the good friend I am, I make the trek up the street to the closest street meat car. Street meat. Fun. Sounds fun. I added that. As I'm standing in line waiting to place my order, I turn around to see a man with sunglasses on, legitimately a couple inches from my face. I naturally start to panic as he slowly removes his sunglasses and slowly points at my eyes. With his finger inches from my eyeball, he says, "Are those real eyes?" Naturally, you can tell he's not from the con. I politely explain to him that no, I do have pupils and irises under the contacts. He calls his wife over and asks for the camera. As I least expected, he literally shoves the camera into my eye. It happened so quickly, I was kinda shocked. That's the whole story, guys. So, guy just got too close with the camera, being uncomfortable. Moral of the story: remember, if you leave the con, this is my moral. They didn't say this is what I'm taking away from it. If you leave the convention and you're in cosplay and you're wearing your cool cosplay stuff, remember that there's still people in the outside world, and who knows how they're gonna react, because they're effing nuts. So they might try to get all up on you, and they might not be as nice as people at the con. Like, people at the con will be like, "Can I take your picture?" And they know, like, generally where to stand and not to get all up on you. But remember, that's not always how it works in the real world. So if you go out there, just be on your guard and be ready, because you do stand out. You're in cosplay. It's like a tradition. The train has to come through on your podcast. It is a tradition. Okay, let's get to this week's topic. I've got a lot written down here. There's a lot I want to talk about. So, this is how to handle negativity and haters. As you can tell by the name of this, dealing with haters. It happens to the best of us, guys. Let's get into this. I'm going to try to make it not seem like I'm just reading all this, but I have a lot of notes written down. So if it does seem like I'm just reading, I'm sorry. I just had a lot I didn't want to forget. So I thought I would talk about this because I've done a lot of topics about following your dreams and your passion and going out there and just getting it. There's been multiple times that I've talked about, hey guys, if you want something, just go do it. If you want to be a famous cosplayer, just go do it. If you want to be a YouTuber, just start uploading. If you want to do whatever you want to do, you just have to take steps and start doing it. But if you're wanting to be like a YouTuber or a cosplayer, you're going to be in the public eye a little bit. And when you get in the public eye, you get some haters. So let's see what else I wrote down. Okay, sadly, when you do start to stand out from the crowd and you start putting yourself out there in a real way, like with cosplay or YouTube, haters and negativity will come your way. This is inevitable. I have a lot of experience with this. It happens to everyone. And I want you to know that it's totally normal. So when you do start getting your haters, don't think, oh God, what have I done? I'm no good. I'm no good. I have to stop. No more. No more. Burn my cosplay. Delete my channel. The haters said to. I have to listen to the haters. That's not the answer. Don't do that. Wrong. If that's what you were thinking, stop right there. Stop now. You're making a mistake. Okay. Okay. First, you need to figure out. What's up? Thanks for subscribing. Okay, first you need to figure out if what you're getting is haters or is it constructive criticism? Because there's a difference. It's important to listen to others who are on the outside to give you a new perspective on whatever it is you're trying to do. So do look for that. If people are like, kill yourself, that's a hater. If people are like something I'll get, people will be like, I don't like how you did this in your video. Maybe you should do this. That's constructive criticism. That's not hating. Sometimes constructive criticism will be disguised as hate, like they'll be hating on you, but you can find something in there that's constructive. Always look for the constructive part of the comment or what people have to say, and don't listen to the hate part. There's a quote that I like. My favorite quote ever when it comes to constructive criticism, and really listen to this and take this in, think about this, because it's very true. You need to listen to their problems, not to their solutions. And I don't remember who said that, sadly, but basically what it means is everybody thinks they know what you should do in any situation. When someone's on the outside, they always think that they can see, oh, they should be doing that. And they'll try to offer you solutions. But you need to figure out what the problem is and start just to even start with and fix it in the way that suits you, not that suits them. So if somebody's like, Cody, I don't like that you put too much. This is something that used to happen to me. No. My name is Jay. Do not say F them. No. I understand that's your motto, but that's bad. You have to take constructive criticism. If you can't take constructive criticism, then you will fail. I'm telling you that right now. You are not going to make it anywhere if you can't take constructive criticism. So important. Okay, anyway. So if someone's like, this is something that really happened. I used to put way more rave footage in my music videos. And people were like, Cody, oh, no. A better example. Okay. People would tell me that they didn't like all the rave footage I would put in my vlogs. I would like have an entire vlog dedicated to the rave of cons. So people are like, stop putting rave footage in the vlogs. It sucks. Stop doing this. So I needed to not listen to their solution. Their solution was stop putting rave footage in. F your solution. That's where you can say F them. But instead, I listened to what the problem was. The problem was that the rave footage was boring. So you have to find what the problem is to begin with. It doesn't matter what they're trying to tell you to do. Just find what the problem is and then figure out the best way to fix it. So the way I fixed that was I still put rave footage in the vlogs, but I put some music over it. I make it more exciting, and then I link out to another video where you can watch the full rave over there. So there's still rave footage. You can still watch it. It's all still happening. I found my own way to fix it. If I would have just listened to the haters, I wouldn't have any rave footage on my channel. And just so you know, putting up the rave footage has opened a lot of doors for me. I've made a lot of friends because of recording raves. So just always remember that. Kind of, you have to figure out the problem. Don't let them tell you the solution. Let you tell them the problem. Okay, but now if you're actually getting real hate and real negativity, and it's not constructive criticism. Hold on. My computer just went to it just turned red. I have it to where it turns red. Like a red shift and gets rid of the blue. Okay. If you're actually getting real hate and negativity, it can be hard to handle at first. It can be really hard to handle at first. I'm going to be honest. This was not my first channel. The channel where I got the most hate, I had this channel called SVR TV. It still can be found. Goodbye, big wolf pup, later. Thanks for stopping in. I used to get a lot of negativity and a lot of hate on the Convention Reviews channel because it was bad. Or not Convention Review channel, the SVR TV channel, because it was bad. It was really bad. But looking back, a lot of it was constructive criticism. But I did get other hate, and I did let it affect me. It's really easy to let the hate affect you. It's really easy to read 100 positive comments. 100 comments that are like, John Smith, who is this? Is that Dakota? Who's in here? Who uses that name? It's really easy to get a lot of hate. Or sorry, you threw me off, John Smith. It's really easy to read 100 comments that are telling you you're awesome and telling you I love what you're doing, and then read that one comment that's like, F off, you suck. What you're doing sucks. You should kill yourself. And sadly, that one comment for a lot of people is going to stick in your mind a lot more than those 100 good comments. And that's just the way it is, and that sucks. But you can't let that happen. So if you are getting real hate and real negativity, this can be hard at first, but you have to ignore it. Whatever happens, do not engage. Do not engage the haters. Haters are gonna hate no matter what you say. Some with little to no reason. And you can't change them. You can't change that. You will notice that if you watch my videos, that when I get hate, what's up, Dakota? Welcome to the stream. That if you do get hate, or sorry, Dakota, you're throwing me off, man. Okay, you'll notice that if you watch my videos and you see when I get hate that I do not often, every now and then, if I think I can go toe-to-toe with them. And I've gotten bigger, so I'm able to do this. But especially when you're first starting out, you don't want to do this. You don't want to engage. You'll notice that I do not often defend myself when I get hate on my videos in the comments. I don't often say anything. I just let it go. And sometimes, if the comment's really, really negative, I'll delete it, like really bad. But sometimes, if it's not even that bad, I'll let it stand. You know, if other people agree with me, often they jump in there and they tell them why they're wrong. But you do not engage. Let other people do it for you. And if you don't have that audience to do it for you, just ignore it or delete it. The only time I engage with hate is when someone's bullying other people on my comments. I've had it happen before where people will bully either people in the video. Like, if someone's like, Cody, you're ugly and you're fat and you suck, I don't engage with that. But if someone's like, this cosplayer you recorded is fat and ugly and they don't match that cosplay, I've gotten that comment before and I have called them the F out because I have a zero tolerance rule for bullying on my channel. If you're going to do that, I'm going to call you out straight up in the comments. I'm not going to delete you. I'm going to let everyone see what a douche you are. And oftentimes, after I call you out, it makes other people want to comment too, and they tell you what a douchebag you are. But never call out when you get hate on yourself. I only call out when I get hate on other people in the videos. So that's the only way to do it. Another thing to remember is that it's just the internet, guys. It's just the internet. I have never, ever, not once, had someone come up to me in real life and hate on me in person. Doesn't happen. People love to talk crap because they can hide behind a screen, but in real life, they wimps. In real life, they can see your reaction and they know that they hurt you. And most people can't deal with that. Most haters don't like to see your sadness. They don't like to see you get upset when they hate on you. So they won't do it in person. I'd be really shocked, really shocked if you get hate in real life. Honestly. Like real hate. Not somebody like saying something by accident, like they let slip, they didn't mean it, and they apologize. Not that kind of thing. Real hate. Haters almost never hate to your face. So just remember that. They're wimps. Why would you even listen to them? And here's my final point on hate to help you ignore it. If nothing else has gotten to you to where you can just ignore the hate, remember this. Learn to ignore it. Put the good things people say on a pedestal and forget the bad. Think about that good. Really think about what they're saying. Remember, the hater is not a creative person. They do not have the skill and are not willing to work hard at something like you are. While you're working hard on something amazing, they're just writing mean things to people. When you look at it that way, haters are very sad and do not even deserve your time to worry about what they have to say. I mean, really, think about it. You're putting in work. Like me, I'm sitting here doing this. I spent 2 hours writing this podcast. And then I spent a half an hour setting it all up. And now I'm going to spend maybe a little over an hour doing it. That's like hours and hours of putting in creative work and getting a response. And all a hate, that is awesome to me. What makes a hater feel the same way that all that makes me feel is going and writing like, you're a douchebag on a video. That's the best they can do. They're not going to go anywhere. Remember that. Those haters are nothing. Who knows what the F they're doing? They're probably 12, first of all. They're probably effing 12 years old. So, good luck to you guys with ignoring the haters and dealing with the haters. But remember to look for constructive criticism. John Smith or Dakota said, "Hey guys, I really join." What? I really join the conversation after Cody gets done. He's talking serious stuff, and everyone should listen. Everybody wants to be famous, but no one wants to work for it. It's true. People think that they can get popular just by hating. So remember that if you're the creative person and you're getting hate, you're the one doing it. You're the one doing awesome things. They're not. They're a hater. They're nobody. They're nothing. They're probably never going to be anything. You're the one who's going to make waves. You're the one who's going to change things. All right. Guys, I need questions. I got one question on here to answer, and then I need questions from you guys. So start leaving your questions in the chat. It's the Q&A section. Or wait, the Q&A... The question section. That's what we used to call it on ACR Weekly. The question section. So start leaving your questions. And, yeah, let's do this. Okay, first question. This did get asked on the YouTube video of last week's by BatMary21. They asked, what software do you use for videos? I know you have probably answered this already, but I can't find it anywhere. I use Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro CC. If you get Adobe Premiere Pro, you want CC so that you can do color corrections. Color correcting is super important. It's what's going to give you that cinematic stuff. Also, you can do a lot of stuff. Adobe Premiere is the best because the workflow is easy. Once you learn it, it's really easy. It doesn't take a lot of knowledge to put something cool together, but if you want to dive in deeper, you can do very cool things on there. So you can get Adobe Premiere to do base level stuff and do base level stuff really good. And then when you're ready, you already know the program and you can dive deeper in. And then the other thing I use is OBS, which is what I use to stream. It's what I'm using right now to stream all of this. It's not for editing, but just in case you're interested, that is the other software that I use. And I just read Xavier. Xavier, I'm not sending nudes, bruh. Stop asking. You're not getting the nudes from me. Bro, you have a girlfriend. Isn't she your fiance now? I can't be sending you nudes anymore, all right? It has to stop. It has to stop at some point. I'll see you this weekend. Okay, Light in the Wind asks, hi, would you ever go to a con in Japan? Most definitely. I'd love to go to Comiket. Yeah. And I'd go to any other con in Japan, too. It's totally fine with me. I'd love to. If I'm in Japan at the time, I definitely would. I don't know if I'd go to Japan solely for a con, but if I'm there and one's happening, I would definitely love to go. The Geeky Panda blog says, what's your favorite lens you like to use when recording? I don't know if I have a favorite. I go back and forth. I love the 50 mil for that bokeh. Oh, that sexy bokeh is so nice. And I also really like the 24 millimeter pancake. I know we were talking about this earlier, but that lens is freaking awesome. For the price and what it is, that lens is freaking awesome. But I think my favorite is, for my crop sensor camera, is the Tokina 11-16. I love the wide angle on that. I love how it looks, and it goes down to a 2.8, which isn't as low as you can get. Obviously, definitely not as low as you can get, but it's enough for me, and I really like it. That's the one I shoot on the most. So when you see those wide angle shots that I'm getting at cons, that's a Tokina 11-16, and it's not that expensive. It's only like $400. I don't know why. I'm sure you guys have probably noticed, but the wall keeps like changing like bright to dark. There's no light in my room that's doing that. It's just OBS or my webcam or something is having like a weird issue trying to figure something out with my wall. I don't know what it is. Okay. John Smith or Dakota says, remember that cell page? That's an example of a hater who went nowhere. Dang, harsh, bro. Not a question, but I'm sure you wrote that before the questions started coming in. That's harsh, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about, man. He was funny, though. He was a hater, though. Mr. Sonic Team said, will the crew return or have they still been together? The crew's not broken up. Just so you know, the crew is just my friends in real life. So it's not like we're not seeing each other. The crew will be together at Anime Crossroads. If Dakota goes. I don't know if Dakota's going on Saturday or not. But even if he doesn't, that's almost all of the crew. The crew is not dead. Just know, because I'm expanding and I'm doing more things personally, that I will be at cons without the crew, but the crew is not dead. You can expect to see the crew, I'm sure, at Midwest, at those same cons we normally go to, probably at Dragon Con again. The crew is not dead at all. You know, I'm going out there and I'm doing something to change my life, to change the channel, hopefully to change things for the crew in the future, that I can help get them into more things. So the crew might disappear a little bit for now, but hopefully to come back stronger in the future. And Dakota says he should be going to Crossroads on Saturday. So we got basically Saturday at Crossroads is going to be the crew. The only person missing is Chris. And he only recently really became part of the crew. Like, he was kind of on the outskirts. So it should be awesome. Neat Kid says, what motivated you to start making videos / going to cons? I don't know what motivated me to start making videos. I've always been into doing videos, even as a kid. I used to record like little puppet shows. I'd make my brother do like puppet show things, and I was the director. This is when I was young, like 4 or 5 years old. My parents had a camera. I was always into video. Then I recorded stupid skits with Dakota, who's in here. We did SVR TV. And then I also recorded parkour videos, and it's just evolved and evolved and evolved from there. So, and it's going to cons. What motivated me is that I'm a nerd. Probably the same thing that motivated you to go to cons. Alex says, when you record cosplayers at a con, do you record people who cosplay characters you don't recognize? Like, let's say you haven't seen the series the character's from. Do you record them anyway? Yes, but not always. I often record them because if it's good, if it like stands out to me, if it's something like, whoa, that stands out, I don't know what it is, and I'll often ask them what they're cosplaying. I want to know. I'm interested. So yes, I do. I do not stick to just things that I know. Okay. The Mundane Faye says, what's the best activity to do at a con in your opinion? The best activity to do at a con is to record videos. But if that doesn't count, then the best activity is either to make friends, talk to people, get to know people, or the rave. In my opinion. The rave, I look so forward to the rave. I freaking love it. Mr. Sonic Teen says, any tips on getting rooms at cons? Yeah. Okay. Follow the cons you want to go to on Twitter and turn on your notifications. I barely use Twitter anymore, but turn on your notifications and it'll notify you. Like, it'll send a text to your phone when they tweet. Sometimes they tweet a lot and it's really annoying, but just read them all anyway because they always tweet when their rooms go live. So you can jump in there quick. But if you can't get it early, plan to go to the con, wait for it, start looking 3 weeks before the con. People start backing out. Always. Just start refreshing the page. Keep calling them. People back out. They get rooms that they think they're going to need, and they're like, oh, I can't go. They back out, and then it's done. You can get your room. Pretty easy. Honestly. I promise. If you just stay on these things, you will get a room if you want one. I promise. Okay. Sammy Donald says, Cody, what's your favorite Ghibli films? Been getting into them recently. I haven't actually watched a lot, so unfortunately this is going to be a disappointing answer of Spirited Away because it's the only one that I've seen. I know that's really sad. The Iron Chain Master says, what exclusive things / events do you like that some cons have? Cosplay, combat, chess, May Cafe, etc. Oh gosh, I wish I would have had time to think about this one. I feel like I'm going to miss some stuff. I really liked the Ask a Anime character that Anime Crossroads used to do. I don't think they do it anymore. That was awesome. I missed that. That was such a fun panel. Such a funny panel. Cosplay Combat Chess is always awesome. And I like when Sleeping Samurai's there or Cosplay Foam Fighting. I actually like Cosplay Foam Fighting more than Sleeping Samurai. I just want to shout them out. If you're interested in Cosplay Foam Fighting, look them up. I know the dude that runs it. I don't know him like super well, but I know him kinda like acquaintances. Super nice guy. Check their stuff out and recommend them to cons. Like, I'd love to see them at more stuff. Okay. My name is Jade says, oh, is this even a question? I want to go to more cons other than MechaCon and Wizard World. How did you get started with going to more cons? I just decided I'm going to go to more cons. It's the same thing I said back in the day where I would say, or like in my original podcast where I said that you have to just do it. You have to just... If you want to do something, you have to just start doing it. It's the same thing for going to more cons. You just have to make going to cons your priority. When that becomes your priority, you'll start saving for it. You'll start setting money aside. You'll start booking the hotels. Just start doing it. You just have to take the steps. That's the only way you're going to go to more cons. It's never going to happen if you just say, I wish I could go to more cons. You have to take steps. So the way I started going is I just said, I'm going to go to more cons. And then I just started going to more cons. It's literally that simple. I think people think too much about, give too much thought into these things. Isabel Rose says, are you shy at all? And then in parentheses says, I really like your videos. Thank you, Isabel. I appreciate that a lot. This might shock some of you guys if you haven't seen some of my other Q&A videos and stuff where I talk about this kind of thing. I am an introvert. Believe it or not. I know I'm talking a lot right now. I come off like an extrovert in my videos. No. Dakota is the extrovert in the crew. He is the extrovert in the crew. I'm an introvert. I am shy. My whole life I've been shy. I was very, very shy when I first started going to cons. Unbelievably shy. I've come out of my bubble a little bit because of doing this, because of going to cons. You have to come out of your bubble. And now I say that I'm an outgoing introvert, which if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's basically an introvert who is introverted. I love being introverted. I love being by myself. I love doing things by myself and not talking to people. But an outgoing introvert is somebody who can pretend to be an extrovert and they can get by that way. Like I can like switch and become an extrovert now. That's what an outgoing introvert is. But it wears me the F out. It really wears me out. And then I love to have that time where I go back to being an introvert. So yes, am I shy at all? Yes. I am extremely shy. Unbelievably so. But it doesn't seem that way at cons. Because at cons, I'm turned on. I've got extrovert mode going since I can switch to that nowadays. But in real life, yes, I'm shy. But I've been working on it. Okay. The Duelist 708 says, oh my god, it's Cody. Been too long since I've seen a video. Feel bad. Don't feel bad. The Duelist, because it's okay. Just start watching again. I don't mind. Chibi says, would you ever do a cosplay or a group cosplay? I've answered this before, but I don't have any plans to do any cosplay right now. I'd love to cosplay Jack from Jack and Dexter, probably most from Jack 3. I'd love to cosplay Leo from Kekai Sensen. And I don't know what else. I don't have a lot of plans for cosplay. I'm much more on the video side. That's where my passions are. That's what I love to do. Making the cosplay is not a passion for me. The Duelist says, the last video I saw was the AX 2015 saga. Well, that means... I don't know what AX means. AX normally means Anime Expo, and I definitely didn't go to Anime Expo. The last character... Alex says the last character you cosplayed? I don't even effing know, honestly. I think it was an accidental Peter Parker that I accidentally cosplayed at Youmacon on Thursday in 2015. It's been a long time. The Duelist says, don't want to be rude, but whatever happened with you and Stella? Alright, guys. I'll talk about it. Alright? I'll talk about it. I don't know how in detail you want me to go. But I guess I'll put this out here there to answer, because I've been getting more questions about her recently. Nobody talked about her for a long time, and now suddenly people are. I think I've had people commenting on my old videos. I think people are going back and watching the old videos, and they're like, what happened to this girl? So if you don't know who Stella is, she goes by Stella now. Back when she was in the video, she went by Katie, and we were dating. I started dating her in 2012. Yeah, end of 2012. We met through parkour, that kind of thing. Then together, we got into going to more cons. So she was there. She started doing a lot of cosplay stuff. I started doing the video side. So you'll see her there in all the videos. I think it was early 2014. We broke up for the first time. And we didn't date for like a few months there. Youmacon 2014, we reconnected. And started dating again. We dated till like March 2015. I think I'm like making these dates up. It's spring 2015 somewhere. And she was going to cons and stuff again. And then I'm just gonna be real with you guys. This is what happened. The first time we broke up mutually. The second time, she just straight up dumped me. Like, I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna say I didn't deserve it. I think I did some things that were kind of effed up. And looking back, I probably did deserve it. But that's what happened. She dumped me. She moved to California. That's where she lives now. You can watch her stuff. Her channel is Parallax Stella. I think it's all one word. You can find her channel if you want to check that out. Just look it up on YouTube. And you can watch her stuff. We're civil now, just so you know. We talk every now and then. Like, it's no bad blood. Might see her again later this year because I plan to go to LA for Anime Expo. And she'll be there, so maybe you'll see her in the videos again for the longtime fans. But that is what happened to Stella. Not rude at all, the Duelist. Because I will just say, I did just let her disappear. When we broke up the last time, I didn't even say anything. I just let it disappear. So, that's what happened. The Firebomb Cosplay says, what was your first con, and what con do you enjoy going to the most? My first con was Anime Crossroads 2011, so Anime Crossroads 2017 is going to be weird. 6 years later, holy crap. And what con do I enjoy going to the most? Dragon Con, and if we're saying anime cons only, then Youmacon. Or Anime Midwest, because that's like... This last Anime Midwest was one of the best cons I ever went to. Like, with making Drew's video and all that stuff, it was just a really fun time. We had the whole crew there. That's the most complete crew we've ever had. So watch the Anime Midwest 2016 vlogs if you haven't. Incredibly good. Worth your time. Mr. Sonic Team 21 says, current anime you are watching. Not watching any anime right now. Busy playing some games and working on editing stuff. I got 37 days until I leave for the Philippines, so there's a lot to do still. I'm just busy. So, but when I do get back to it, I'll probably be watching more One Piece and Dragon Ball Super. I'm not watching like any seasonals right now. Taylor Miller says, my question, what would you say the ratio of cosplayers to non-cosplayers are at cons? This is for a school project. I would say 40-60 at most cons. I think there's more 60% non-cosplayers, 40% cosplayers. That's just off the dome. I think it's different depending on the con, though. Peachy Gal says, what genres of games do you enjoy playing the most? 3D platforming games or 3D action adventure games? I don't really love first-person games that much. Just so you understand, my favorite games, Kingdom Hearts, Jak and Dexter, Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, the Super Mario 64, Galaxy Sunshine, those kind of games. And then second to that would be Souls-like. So Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Neo, those kind of games. Okay, let's see. Isabella Lopez loves me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Taylor Miller says, oh, other question. I know you're a bit of a sword fan. Not anymore. Have you looked into seeing some of the longsword tournaments? No. I'm not into swords anymore. That is past. That I still have swords up there. I want to sell all my swords. If you guys want to buy my swords, let me know and I'll ship them to you or something. I need to make the money, so I'm not into it anymore. I think it's a waste of my life and a waste of my money. So, what's up, Art Fair? I just saw that you came in here. I'm so backed up on questions. A lot of questions right now. You'd make a super good Leo. Thank you. It was not Sly Cooper in 2013. Well, I guess that was the real last cosplay Dakota that I actually tried for, but that might be it. That might be it, guys. Trying to find a question. The duelist said I only asked about Stella because I follow her on Insta and snapped that you weren't in any photos, so I did some research and concluded you two broke up. Thanks for answering, Cody. You that boy. Yeah, it was a while ago. It's the past. It's old news now, so not a biggie. Warrior Takashi says, are you going to Minneapolis or Medicon? No clue. Nope, not in the plans right now, but maybe. If you guys want me to, we'll see what I can do. Skylar Lee says, what is your dream con? Like a con you've wanted to go to for a really long time but haven't been able to because of reasons. I already went to that con. It was Dragon Con. That was my dream con. I've now done it. So, other than Dragon Con, I guess maybe Anime Expo. I really want to go to KatsuCon. Dragon Con was it. Dragon Con was the one, and it's my dream con again. I want to go back. I dream of going back to Dragon Con. Midnight's Heaven says, hi. Have you ever had a particular theory about a movie/anime video game set, brought it up to another fan at a convention only to have the fan disagree with you and rant about how you're wrong? I mean, yeah, that's normal. That's just having a conversation. You can't Midnight's Heaven, you can't expect everyone to agree with you on everything. You have to be able to take other sides of stories, or you can't be a well-rounded person. So, yes, without a doubt, that's very normal. What's up, Justin? Triple Bands 16. Hey, what's up? Are you going to MonsterCon this year? It's my main con since I live in Columbus. I have no plans to right now, but I'd be surprised if I don't end up there. It's like my second home con now. Major Kusa, have you ever been to Otakon? Might go there this year. No, I was planning to go last year, and I missed it, and now they're moving hotels. We'll go soon. I'll go eventually. John Smith says, or Dakota says, do you got that booty? I, in fact, do have that booty. I would show you guys right now, but it's not appropriate. So if you guys want to see that booty, you got to see me in person and look for yourself. But no touching. No touching. You can ask, and maybe I'll let you give it a poke or something. But yes, I have that booty. Vite in the Wind says, anyone from the crew going to Anime Expo? Not that I know of. As far as I know right now, if I go, it'll be just me. So, that'll be fun. Sammy Donald says, yo, Cody, when did you say you were going to start traveling around the country? That's still a little up in the air, but sometime after the Philippines, maybe around June or July is when it'll probably start. So when it's nice and hot and I can burn in my effing car and die. Art Fairy says, any cons you want to go to in foreign countries? Comiket, and that's the only one that comes to the top of my head. Firebomb Cosplay says, yo, this is not a question, but I want to let you know that you make me smile every time you make a video, and I truly appreciate you and the group's hard work. Thank you very much, Firebomb Cosplay. I really appreciate that I can do that for you. Thank you. Your words mean a lot. Rose Enchanted said, DragonCon is huge. For you, wouldn't get old going for a couple of years? I don't know what you're trying to say there, but DragonCon is huge. Everybody should go. It's incredible. I missed so much. There's so much I didn't see. Oh, I'm at the bottom. Oh, gosh. Midnight Heaven says, oh, I know that. I've just seen people, like, literally screaming at people and refuse to pay. Other theories. Okay, guys. That's it. I'm calling it right there. No more questions unless one comes in right now. While I'm about to read the end. Like, would going back-to-back get old? No, it would not get old going back-to-back to DragonCon. Well, definitely not. I plan to be at DragonCon every year for the rest of my life. If I can. It's insane. You don't understand. If you haven't been to DragonCon, you don't understand. Go watch that music video again and go watch those vlogs. And tell me that doesn't look incredible. Dakota asked, you started from the top, and now you're here. No, I started from the bottom. Now I'm here, but good question. The duelist says, can you sign my Crocs? No, not gonna do that. Second question, how much should I save for Anime Expo? No clue. Next cosplay, what's it gonna be? I hope that's not for me because I have no idea. All right, questions are called. That's it. That's it. We're done. Thank you guys for your questions. This is the wrap up. We're going to read any tips. We got no tips. Nobody donated. All good. Don't forget that there are links to my equipment in the description. Actually, there's not on the stream, but there will be later. You can follow my personal Instagram at Cody's World Travels. Please go follow that Instagram. You can follow the Convention Reviews Instagram at the ACR Crew. All the crew has access to that, even though they don't use it. Only I do. Join the Facebook community, which I put a link to earlier. I'm going to repost that Facebook community, guys. Go join it. Go join it, guys. It's important that you join it. Okay. Yeah. There's hundreds of other people on there. That's it. What are you doing after the stream? Am I streaming after this? Should I, guys? You guys want me to stream? You want me to stream the, that they're, Evil Within? Should I do that? I don't know. Thanks for doing this. Yeah, of course. I love doing this. You did miss the Carnivore of the Week. It was Vin's Writer. So not you yet, Peachy Gal, but you keep writing on stuff, so yes, do the stream. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see what happens if I click this button. Things might F up here. Hold on. I'm just going to say bye right now in case things F up. No. I need to turn it off because I have to restart. Everybody wants me to stream. All right, guys. Give me like 10 minutes and I'll be back with a... I'll be back with The Evil Within. Later, guys. And if you're not going to watch The Evil Within, I'll see you next week. Actually, look out for those Crossroads videos. They're coming. They're coming.